So the biggest problem Bashar al-Assad had when the uprising started was the problem was it was everywhere. It didn't start in one area. It started in one area, then it moved. So the way Syria worked is in the main urban areas, that's where you have intelligence, you have prisons. But if there's an uprising everywhere, remember you've got 25 million population, you are at least 17 to 20 million are Sunni Muslim. They've all risen up. Even if you get the other minorities with you, you're outnumbered. And that's exactly what happened in 2011. So Bashar had a very big problem. Where do you send your troops? If you send all your troops to the north, there's no troops in the east. You send them to the west, there's no troops in the south. So basically, he got caught on the back foot. 2013, brothers, Bashar admitted in a speech with his parliament, with his supporters. He actually said that, look, we've lost the north of the country. Basically, if I send my forces there, there's no one to defend Damascus and the surrounding areas. So what he effectively said was the job of the intelligence service and the army now is to defend the lower half of the country. Because what was going on by that point, rebel groups were emerging. People had defected from the army and they'd taken over the north of the country. So when they're about to launch an attack on Homs and then go for Damascus, out of nowhere, a group emerged from Iraq. And where did they go? They didn't go to Damascus to fight the regime. They went to the north of the country, which was already under rebel control. So in 2013, brothers, ISIS saved Bashar al-Assad. And in fact, there's plenty of research out there. ISIS didn't fight the regime. All ISIS did was fight the rebel forces, or it fought the people. You know, when the West say now they're a bit worried, ISIS might re-emerge again, they've got nothing to worry about. ISIS don't kill non-Muslims. ISIS target Muslims. Their research shows that. If anyone needs to worry about ISIS, it's us lot. Actually, not those lot. They've been the victims of, a few bombings. Really, ISIS, if you look at all the research done, they only target Muslims, which raises a big question mark. So 2013, that's how Bashar al-Assad survived. So the rebels had a big problem. What do you do? If we're being encircled, you're going to have to call off. So that's what they did. Unfortunately, the rebel groups had to go and take over the northern areas again. But you find by 2015, Bashar realized again, a lot of my army is defected. They've actually joined the other side. And he admitted again, I remember July 2015, he said in a speech that the regime is struggling for survival, right? And on this occasion, Russia came and saved the day. So this is important, brothers. The regime never survived, never lasted this long because it had depth, it was strong. It had fear on its side. It had atrocities on its side, but it needed external support. And that's what happened in 2015. And unfortunately, brothers, by 2016, the regime, with the help of Iran, and Iran, Hezbollah was there. Iran brought in loads of militia from around the region. And then you effectively had Russia carrying out atrocities from the air. That's really what allowed them to get back the bulk of the country. So really, Bashar owed his survival to these guys.